is the view from outside of my hotel room. This is the Adriatic Sea. This is really awesome. Alright, I'm heading down to get some breakfast. We're at a hotel in Rimini, I think I said. The breakfast bar looks fantastic. So I'm gonna try to get some shots around the town, do a little touring, might grab another pizza. Hey, I'm heading down to get some breakfast. Is it on the first floor?
Second floor.
Second floor, okay, thanks. Good shots of town. Is it this floor? No, I think it's one more down. And get some good food, hopefully. The missionaries are all in a class or classes or teaching or whatever they have going on until like 4. And then I'm going to start some documentary work, kind of documenting some of their stories. Man, there's so many floors. Documenting their stories of what God's doing in their countries to make for this larger film. There's the breakfast bar. Breakfasts in Italy, in Europe, just hit a little different. Look at that. You cannot spend time around missionaries without like almost bawling your eyes out. The stories they're telling, the things that they go through, the struggles that they're having, the hope that they have for their countries. It's unexpectedly humbling to see what they're experiencing and what they've gone through in order to follow the call or the will of God that He's placed in their hearts. Talking and walking upstairs is hard. But just hearing the amazing things that they're going through, just the victories and the losses, you know, it's very humbling. I'm heading out to go and check out one of the sites here in Romini. It is the Arch of Augustus, which is one of the earliest preserved Roman arches. As of, I think, 57 BC is when this thing was built to honor Augustus, the Emperor of Rome. And I'm gonna go check it out real quick. It's like a 25-minute walk. And then from there, there's a really well-known bridge, like that's like 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna go check that out next and get some really cool shots of these two local historic sites. So I have my drone with me as well. Hopefully I can get some good drone content. I'm gonna try to walk down to the beach real quick, see if there's anything in particular that I can see down there. But Romini is a very beautiful coastal city. It's overlooking where the hotel we're at right now overlooks the Adriatic Sea, at least my room does, which is cool. But it sounds like from the opposite end of the hotel, it's called Hotel Sporting. On the opposite end of the hotel, you can overlook the city. And the city is really old and beautiful, it sounds like. So maybe I can get some shots from someone's room out there, because it looks like it's just as beautiful as the sea and the coastal view is. I have no idea if I'm supposed to be doing this or not. So I think there's like different names on these signs. I'm American, I have no idea how this works. I think there's different names on these signs, and I wonder if it's like different families or different restaurants or different businesses that own these little changing huts. It's like something you see out of like the old time movies, like the 1940s, you know, Abbott and Costello movies. Don't mind me, just walking along the beach. This reminds me of the scene from that Dunkirk movie. Beaches are just flat. It's different than California beaches. I wish California had this. This would have been nice growing up. And nothing like this. There's another guy there, so maybe I'm not doing anything illegal. Now the drone, on the other hand, that might be pushing some boundaries. But what's that old rule? Better to ask forgiveness than permission? I don't know. I don't know if that flies in other countries. We'll see. Beautiful ocean front. One thing I miss is the ocean. Oh, I guess this is a sea. Small ocean. This is the Adriatic. Played a very large part in history, a couple points. Once again, I had my large camera out, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't know why. Maybe it's just wisdom or just lack of trust. But I don't want my large rig out, so I just put it all away. Frees up my hands, you know. Not that I don't even feel safe. Rimini, relatively, so far, at least where I've been, feels pretty safe. But as with every country, you know, you just gotta be cautious, and I don't want to stand out any more than I already do as an American with my dress and my backpack and almost to the location. It's about a mile walk from our hotel, a little over a mile, 1.5 kilometers. There's a lot of construction going on in this town, which is cool, good sign. You know, there's a lot of growth, it seems. People are out for runs and walks and on bike rides and going to school. It's just a normal little village, coastal village, just on the side of Italy. I don't know what I expected. You know, nothing really less. The weather's perfect. I'm a little sweaty, but it's like 60 degrees. And I've walked a mile, so give me a break. Yeah, not much going on. Looks like there's a drunk guy up here. Someone. Just don't make eye contact, right? Ah, here it is. Look at that. The Augustus Arch of Augustus. Wow. 57 BC, before Christ. This thing was built in honor of Augustus, who was the emperor of Rome at the time. Wow. People just running and walking through it like no big deal. It's only 2,000 years of history right there. Almost 2,000. Well, yeah. Wow. Ain't that cool? Look at that. So it looks like from the history I read, brief history, this was requisitioned by the Roman Senate for Augustus to commemorate his ruling of the area. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. Let's see here. Let's get some zoom on that. Look at those. Those are to represent the different gods of Roman mythology. But as with all things, oh, look at that. Look. Just passing through it, no big deal. The only arch I've been through is the one in St. Louis, and this is like 2,000 years older. Pretty cool in my opinion, a lot cooler in my opinion. Look at this. It's a beautiful little Roman city. Or not Roman, Italian, I'm sorry. Look at that. Looks like I landed in a business district. It's really cool. Grazie. Ooh, look at that. Looks fantastic.
Who's that?
Stopped off for some pizza. It was really good. I always want to ask for ranch, just jokingly, but then once again, I'm showing my true origin story. Oh, look at this! This is what I love about European countries. Little alleyways. Leads up to a nice little pinnacle up there. I don't know if you can see it. It's really probably too bright. Look at that. Just a shopping center. Look at that old church steeple. It is so nice outside. It's just beautiful out here. I think this is like a shopping area, maybe. There's a lot of little stores along the way. There's probably a couple more famous places I want to go, but I don't think I'll have time because I need to get back to the room and get set up for some interview stuff. But look at this. Look at these doors. Just look at those doors. Absolutely beautiful. The greens are just insane. Well, silly me. What was supposed to be like a 25-minute. Ooh, look. That's pretty cool. What was supposed to be like a 25-minute walk turned into a 45-minute walk because I thought to myself, oh, I hear the ocean this way. And yeah, it was that way, but I was really far off course. And I walked like 15 minutes the opposite direction of what I needed to go because I thought I heard the ocean and I thought I was right. But alas, I was wrong. And now I'm like 15 minutes from my hotel. And it was only supposed to be like 25 in total, but I've been walking for 40 minutes now. So, you live and you learn.